Took this trade in the K period. You can see how we're getting towards the overnight high there, and that red line is a previous high. So I thought it was a good point or a good spot that we might look back lower, basically where my target's at. The only thing I didn't like about this trade is I wanted to be more at the top of that node, kind of basically where the stop's at now. But I thought that's why I only put in one contract here to see if I could catch it. You had the VWAP there, and I thought if we went any higher, I would get out of one contract. It's not a big deal. But if we did, what I was really looking for is L period open, kind of look weak and then move up a little bit and creating that kind of step down effect. And then I would, if I got another contract in there after that, I would be looking more towards, the J low. And the blue line down there is 100% initial balance to the downside. And then you have the green line is a settlement. So I'd be looking for those two targets, but definitely the low on the, the J low, or even in the middle of that node down there by the J, just below the value area low there. So this kind of grinds around. I did speed this up double time just to move it up, but it's still only 2 minutes long. So you'll see in a minute here, K period, it's going to happen kind of fast, but K period is going to come down. And because it didn't, move any lower, it didn't extend that K period, and it kind of moves, it was about 20, 25, 22 ticks, something like that. I just thought that was enough move, and that's what it would look like when L period opened and pulled back. So there's a good chance that we would try to move higher, and maybe it would go up to that, basically half back or the higher part of that main node that it's on right now. But you'll see here when it gets down lower, it moves pretty good, and then it just kind of stops right at the edge of that little cutout there. And I just thought that would be the perfect spot for that to turn around, because you do have the J period that's engulfing that previous period there. So I thought, it didn't look weak enough for me to stay in it, even with one contract. And then you would have had an opportunity. I didn't take it, but right here, how it pulls down, and it can't push any lower. You can see it's kind of lining up with that cutout in the profile. So I take it right there. And then I think you could have taken L period. It just didn't look that great to me. So